Starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Justin Betty. Many people go to job fairs to find work, but today folks across the Northwoods gathered for a fair where they could learn how to give back. It was the second Northwoods Volunteer Fair. Newswatch 12's Lily Zoller gives us a look.
It's just something that I feel is the right thing to do.
Nancy Watry attended this very volunteer fair a few years ago, looking for an opportunity to get involved in the community during her retirement years. She found that opportunity at the Rhinelander Food Pantry.
The thousands and thousands of people that benefit from nonprofits in our community is so impactful, and so they need everybody's help to do that.
Watry is now the volunteer coordinator for the pantry, helping people like Tammy Laska, who are now in the same position that she was in just a few years ago.
I'm looking for an opportunity in the community to volunteer.
This year's volunteer fair had 18 agencies to match volunteers with an organization best suited to them. Laska is looking for a position where she can apply her project management background to help others.
I think it's an opportunity for growth for myself, and I know there's always challenges and people need resources, and I hope that my project management background can help a gap out there in the community.
And this gap in the community is quite apparent because of the pandemic. With many people inside their homes and a canceled fair last year, the agencies say that they need volunteers now more than ever before.
I don't think a lot of people realize that most of these agencies are staffed with all volunteers, so it's very important that we continue to support them and as they are working in our communities by providing volunteers and helping them find them.
Fair organizers are hopeful to have at least 100 potential volunteers come through the fair. It is these individuals that provide the community support that allows these agencies to flourish.
It's great when you can help out a community, help out even a person in the community that's struggling and just needs a helping hand.
In Rhinelander, Lily Zoller, Newswatch 12.
If you're interested in volunteering but missed today's fair, you can find out about more available opportunities on the Northwoods United Way Facebook page. Outside, Jeff, it's October 5th, but we're talking 70s.
Yeah, we earned this. Mostly sunny 70s are out there right now, and they're going to return tomorrow and for Thursday and for probably early parts of Friday. Just a gorgeous evening out there currently with temperatures hanging out. It's 72 right now in Rhinelander, 71 for Merrill, 65 for Stevens Point. There's some clouds across parts of central Wisconsin right now, holding temperatures back over there just a little bit. So here's the satellite picture showing lots of clear skies up this way, but notice there's some clouds. Portage County, Marathon County, Adams County, those will fall apart tonight. High pressure settling in, and we have a gorgeous night ahead. No wind at all, which will give us some dense fog again, just like last night. And then we're talking about some changes coming our way toward the end of the week. Our forecast time for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies, some mostly clear skies, some dense fog well after midnight with low temperatures down near 47. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. New tonight, a judge has declined to dismiss a weapons charge against an Illinois man accused of shooting 3 people, killing 2 of them during a protest in Kenosha last year. Prosecutors charged Kyle Rittenhouse with homicide and other crimes, including being in possession of a firearm as a minor. After, again, he killed 2 people, wounded a 3rd during the August protest. Rittenhouse was just 17 years old at the time, said he acted in self-defense. His attorneys today asked Judge Bruce Schroeder to throw out at least a firearm charge, arguing that only applies if the minor is carrying a short-barreled rifle. Rittenhouse used an AR-style semi-automatic rifle. Schroeder refused to dismiss that charge, but said he might reconsider in the future. Johnson & Johnson is now officially seeking emergency use authorization from the FDA for its COVID-19 vaccine booster shot. It had previously been known as the one-shot vaccine, as opposed to 2 like Pfizer and Moderna. But the drug maker released a statement this morning saying it has submitted data to the FDA that shows a booster dose increases protection to 94% against moderate to severe COVID-19 reactions compared to people without a shot. Their data also suggests antibody levels increase 9-fold just 1 week after the booster is administered and 12-fold higher after 4 weeks. The company is asking for booster shots to be made available to patients age 18 and up, as opposed to the Pfizer booster, which has only been approved so far for folks age 65 and up or with increased risk. The FDA plans to review and discuss the findings before making any recommendation. After roughly holding steady for the last week, the number of new COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin is back up again today. Today, DHS reports roughly 3,500 new cases, raising our daily average for the last week to about 2,600. Meanwhile, the 7-day average for deaths has been holding pretty steady for almost a month now. Today, DHS reports 11 new deaths. We're averaging about 12 per day over the last week. Former Governor Scott Walker's son has joined Rebecca Clayfish's campaign for governor here in Wisconsin. The Republican announced today Alex Walker will serve as the campaign's political director. He previously worked on a couple different state political campaigns, made headlines back in 2017 when he was caught using a state van to move a friend into a Madison apartment. He reimbursed the state $25, according to records. Clayfish served as lieutenant governor under his dad. Today on Capitol Hill, a social media whistleblower gave explosive testimony to Congress. Former manager at Facebook told the Senate committee the company continues to hide internal research and data from both users and the government. Information that shows, according to her, the company knowingly traffics in misinformation and harmful content and targets underage users. Jay Gray has details.
Behind the pictures and posts, there is, according to an insider, a calculated and very real risk.
I believe Facebook's products harm children, stoke division, and weaken our democracy.
Frances Haugen, a former project manager at Facebook, which owns Instagram and other platforms, now a whistleblower.
Facebook has repeatedly misled the public about what its own research reveals about the safety of children.
Sharing some of that internal research and data with Congress, Haugen accusing the internet giant of allowing, at times even amplifying, misinformation, hate speech, violence, and graphic content, targeting underage users, and using harmful and addictive algorithms.
We spend more time on their platform, they make more money.
The company arguing it's not profits but privacy laws that prevent sharing certain information, and stressing they are working to make their platforms more transparent.
We are going to launch supervisory tools for parents so that they can see and have greater visibility into what their kids are doing.
Senator Ed Markey says that's not enough, delivering this direct message to Facebook co-founder Mark Zuckerberg.
Your time of invading our privacy, promoting toxic content, and preying on children and teens is over.
Several lawmakers now working on internet safety legislation, with providers, they say, unable and unwilling to regulate themselves.
It's Jay Gray reporting. Oneida County Teen Court is looking for high school students to be panelists for their upcoming school year. Teen Court's an official part of the municipal court system, provides an alternative for first-time youth offenders. Panelists aim to help teens learn from their mistakes and move forward without a juvenile record. There are no official GPA requirements to be a panelist, though they should be in good academic standing. If you or a teen you know is interested, you need to fill out an application form online by October 15th, 10 days from now. You can find more information at oneida.extension.wisc.edu. If you didn't get your fill of campfires this summer, you can now have 2 more chances this month, thanks to a collaboration between the Three Lakes Historical Society and Three Lakes Center for the Arts. The first event is tomorrow evening, followed by another October 27th. From 6:30 to 8, you can bring a chair, enjoy a s'more, and tell stories about Three Lakes. The 2 events will replace the Katina events that usually take place on those 2 days. For more information, you can contact the Demmer Library. The Boulder Junction Chamber of Commerce and downtown businesses will host the 26th annual Harvest Fest this Saturday. It runs from about 10 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. The event highlights vendors selling fall treats, and Shop the Haystacks will be up and running at People's Park. Children are encouraged to come in costume to the event. There will also be self-guided scavenger hunts. For more information, you can go to visit boulderjunction.org. This year's Tomahawk Extended Area Partners in Education Careers on Wheels event has been canceled for safety reasons. That event was scheduled for this Friday. Organizers say they're still looking at future dates and possibilities. Well, folks in the Northwoods may not know a lot about ginseng or its importance in Marathon County. It's a big deal here in Wisconsin. When we come back, we'll show you how tariffs are affecting some local ginseng farms. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast, including those warm temperatures sticking around this week. That's next on Newswatch 12 at 5.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever and receive free carpet installation, along with an additional $300, $600, or even $1,000 of savings on all flooring products and sale prices. That's right, free carpet installation and an additional savings of up to $1,000 on top of the sale prices. See why contractors and designers only choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs.
Our prices will floor you.
Play your way. Dine your way. Stay your way. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Win your way.
For Ed B., who can spot exactly 57 types of trees thanks to his Medicare allowance for new glasses, we've got you. For Jackie R., who's added umpteen flower pots now that her allergy meds are covered, we've got you. For Michelle K., who likes celebrating life's big moments, like finding affordable premiums and, more importantly, finishing chemo, we've got you. For everything that happens to happen, we've got you. Aspirus Health Plan.
Where the hell are we?
Your mom and brother, they're alive.
Run!
Oh, dear God. Is this my life now?
There's 1,000 reasons you two shouldn't move in together.
Everything just seems so out of control.
Because you know it's a mistake.
New Amsterdam, tonight on NBC.
The fog lifted early today, and then the sun came out, and temperatures warmed up into the 70s out there today. Here we are, October 5th. We'll do it again tomorrow and for Thursday and for Friday before we get some rain showers in here later on Friday. But right now, it's 72 degrees in Rhinelander with a south breeze around 5 or so. A dew point there at 51. The pressure is falling very slowly at the airport there. Over in Wausau, more clouds for you. Temperature near 70 with a southeast breeze around 6. Around the Horn, everybody has temperatures upper 60s to low 70s. We'll take it, as you know, way above average temperatures. The averages are right around 60 right now in Rhinelander. 38 is the average low. 20 is the record low. That's what the atmosphere can do. Not this year, though, right? 84 the record high. And look at the sunset tonight at 6:30. It's getting earlier and earlier and earlier. All right, so going forward, if you like 70s, you are living in the right state right now. 72-ish tomorrow. Same story for us on Thursday and Friday and Saturday. And back a little bit down for us Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Back toward closer to reality, but really above average temperatures in like 7 to 10 days around here. That can probably put us back in the 60s and 70s. Okay, so looking outside right now, here we are, Mantuish Water is a gorgeous view, right? We get to live here. Isn't that kind of cool? Hardly a ripple on the pond at all as the wind will die down tonight, and that could cause a couple of problems later on with dense fog in the area. Right now, though, we have lots of clear skies across northern parts of Wisconsin, but there are some clouds across central. Looking at you, Portage County, Adams County, Wood County, Wapaka County. You've been kind of socked in the cloud cover all day long today. That's kept temperatures back just a little bit in the upper 60s today, but tomorrow not so much. You'll likely see 70s out there again. So here's a surface map, and this high pressure is a strong one, and it's right over Lake Superior. So when that happens tonight, the air is going to go still. We get the radiational cooling. That will give us some dense fog likely after midnight tonight, just like last night. So if you're traveling 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, be ready for that. But the bigger picture shows all the moisture kind of stuck with this system, a swell front across the southeast. The northeast looking pretty good as well. Our next system is way over here to the west. That has eyes on us for later Friday into Saturday. And once it gets here, it's going to be a bit of a pattern change. You can see right now the storm track is shifted to our north, right? It's going to bring it down just a little bit, where next week looks more wet compared against this week. But overall, high pressure is in charge right now. This thing is just taking over the weather across the Great Lakes and the Midwest. Everything's going around it. We're in good shape tonight and tomorrow and Thursday before this system gets in here later on Friday, likely with a few showers through the afternoon. I wouldn't cancel your plans, though. The coverage is going to be pretty low around here, maybe 30-40% coverage on that. All right, but first off, problem site, though, dense fog once again. So again, if you're driving later on tonight, again, just like yesterday, you know what to do. You're smart. Get your low beams on. It'll help you through the clouds. Already a dense fog advisory well north and west of us for Duluth area for tonight. This may be expanded. That's going to be kind of a stretch, though, especially with the cloud cover across central Wisconsin today. Our forecast then tonight, though, is mostly clear skies. Dense fog is back. Low temperatures down near 50 with a north breeze around 5. That'll go calm after midnight tonight. For tomorrow, all right, it's Wednesday already. Lots of sunshine tomorrow. Highs near 72. They always said the perfect human temperature is 72. Look for a southeast breeze around 5 to 10. It's just going to feel perfect outside tomorrow. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow. Very nice day. Thursday, press repeat, right? Friday, though, increasing clouds Friday morning will give us a good chance for a few showers. Later on Friday, the thunder looks like it could be out of the question with this one. We're going to play the games Friday evening. A few showers could linger into Saturday. We'll get a break Saturday evening before a couple more showers get in here on Sunday afternoon. Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Happening now, prescribed fall burns are underway in the Schwamigan-Nicolet National Forest. Forest officials say they are meant to restore and improve habitat while reducing wildfire risk. Certified fire specialists started the project late last week near Washburn. They say they will continue it into November as conditions allow. Forest officials will notify neighbors, state and local officials ahead of any burns. Marathon County produces most of Wisconsin's ginseng, and Wisconsin is a national leader in the product. One farm in Wausau, called Sue's Ginseng Enterprises Incorporated, is the largest ginseng company in the country. Since the beginning of the U.S. trade war, however, if you want to call it that, back in 2018, the company has seen a pretty dramatic decline in sales, 30 to 40%. At the same time, tariff prices have gone up 30 to 40%. Will Sue is the company's president. He's been seeing over the trends for the last few years.
What we've seen over the last 3 years since the enactment of the trade war and the tariffs has been a gradual reduction year over year in prices, but it was a very severe reduction almost immediately.
He says he'd rather be trading with customers than fighting over tariffs. Ginseng's biggest market is China. Rather, I should say China is a big market for ginseng. Sue says the United States' relationship with China has changed, though.
The primary consumption has been and probably will remain to be dry ginseng, at least for the near-term future, and that market is China. Unfortunately, we just don't have kind of unfettered access to that market as we did even a few years ago.
Sue hopes the prices or the tariffs will go back to normal levels sooner than later. Orange County, California is now under a state of emergency after an oil spill. We'll take a look at the cause of that spill, what officials believe was the cause, and the effects it's having after the break.
The grand opening of Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've simplified, uncomplicated, and laid things out for you. Plus, mattress specials for every budget. And save big on our reclining sofas and chairs. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
Personalize your home with quality doors from Menards. We have the best in-stock door selection to take home today. Or customize your door with our door designer on Menards.com. All Mastercraft doors have the fastest delivery and ships to store for free in approximately 7 days. Larson Storm Doors let fresh air in and help save on your home's energy cost. Right now, get 11% off our entire selection of Larson Storm Doors.
Save big money at Menards.
My name's Arthur, Merrill, Wisconsin. In August of 2019, I started getting numbness in my feet. By July of 2020, my feet were so numb, I lost a sense of balance. I thought I was walking on stilts. I seen this ad for Spinal Aid. I took 20 treatments from them, and by then my feet were 90% better and no longer felt as walking on stilts.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation or visit us at spinalaid.com.
The grand opening of Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've simplified, uncomplicated, and laid things out for you. Plus, mattress specials for every budget. And save big on our reclining sofas and chairs. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
A report on air quality trends in the Wisconsin DNR shows the state's air quality is improving. According to the annual report, most of the state, the majority of the state, is meeting all federal air quality standards. DNR attributes the improvements to some recent federal and state pollution control programs they have implemented. Meanwhile, in Orange County, California is now under the state of emergency after oil spilled into the ocean caused by a pipeline leak. Officials say it could be as much as 150,000 gallons, but there are still a lot of unanswered questions. Britt Conway has the latest.
We hate to see this happen on our shores.
Patches of oil on the shores of Southern California, from Huntington Beach down to Laguna Beach. And the Coast Guard says it's likely to continue moving south after a leak in a pipeline sent more than 100,000 gallons of oil gushing to the surface, polluting the water and beaches for miles. Cleanup efforts are happening in the ocean, on the shore, and being monitored from the air. But the extent of the ecological damage is still unclear. Also unclear right now exactly what happened. The president and CEO of Amplify Energy, the company that owns the pipeline, says they're closing in on the source of the leak.
We have examined more than 8,000 feet of pipe, and we have isolated one specific area of significant interest.
The cause is also still a work in progress. Authorities are looking at the possibility the line was hit by a ship's anchor. Then there's the question of when it happened. According to this hazardous materials spill report from the Governor's Office Emergency Services, on Friday at 8:22 p.m. local time, a caller reported an unknown sheen in the water near their vessel in the Pacific Ocean. But officials with Amplify and the Coast Guard say they weren't notified Friday night.
We were not aware of a leak on Friday night.
I can tell you when the Coast Guard received the port report, which was Saturday morning.
The search for answers continues. This disaster now a criminal investigation.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
When you shop Goodwill for amazing deals on back-to-school items, you make an impact. Your support keeps items out of the landfill and fuels job training and opportunities for people with barriers to employment. When you shop and donate back to school at Goodwill, Goodwill starts with you.
Are you or someone you love dealing with a mental illness? NAMI Northern Lakes offers support groups for you. NAMI Peer Support Group is a confidential group of people supporting each other in recovery from mental illness. NAMI Family Support Group is a gathering of friends and family members helping loved ones who are dealing with these illnesses. Both groups are free of charge. For information, call 715-369-4740 or check out NAMINorthernLakes.org.
We're divided, but we can agree now's the time to help hardworking Wisconsinites, right? Nope, not Ron Johnson. See, on lowering prescription drug prices, Johnson was a no. Adding dental and vision to Medicare? Nah. Or making childcare more affordable to help people get back to work? No way. What about making the rich, like him, pay their fair share in taxes? Heck no. Tell Ron Johnson, time to say yes to building Wisconsin back better.
Think about your job. Now, imagine your new job. It is a possibility. If you're good at what you do, have confidence and drive, maybe it's time to go here. Good jobs need good people, and now's a very good time. Kosurik Automotive has good jobs waiting in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Rhinelander, and the bennies are bountiful. Check it out. It might be your time to fly.
The COVID-19 emergency has hit working families hardest. That's why NewCap, like all community action agencies across the country, are open and here to ensure the well-being of every American family. NewCap has been delivering hope and opportunity to Northeast Wisconsin for over 50 years. Now more than ever, working families need life-changing services, solutions, and stability. If you are behind on your rent or utilities, call 800-242-7334 today or visit newcap.org.
When you shop Goodwill for amazing deals on back-to-school items, you make an impact. Your support keeps items out of the landfill and fuels job training and opportunities for people with barriers to employment. When you shop and donate back to school at Goodwill, Goodwill starts with you.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Coyote 93.7.
New research suggests married people live longer than single people. Research at CDC's National Center for Health studied death rates by marital status for about 10 years. They found rates for 10 different causes of death were all higher among unmarried people compared to those who were married. Experts say these new findings are consistent with prior research showing married life leads to longer lives on average.
All right, here we go. All right, so also longer lives are good weather, right? And that happened out there today because we had highs today back in the 70s, lots of sunshine. Go out for a walk if you want to tonight because look outside right now. Lots of sunshine, temperatures hanging out near 70. It's 72 in Rhinelander right now, 70 in Eagle River. So this doesn't happen very often in October, but here we are. And it's also going to happen again tomorrow and for Thursday and for parts of Friday before we get some rain showers in here later Friday. But here's your 7-day. Tomorrow, copy and paste. Thursday, copy and paste. And there's a chance for rain getting in here probably Friday afternoon with scattered showers then.
We've talked about Columbus Day weekend, Indigenous Peoples Day. We've had snow before.
We've had snow several times.
Not this
year. Yep.
Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on News Watch 12 at 5. NBC Nightly News is next. We'll see you back here at 6 with more.